Welcome back to the scene with your boy Rebel. Your boy Rebel's now officially back on the scene, and thank you for being on the scene with your boy Rebel because today marks a special day. I'm proud to say that there's a patch that came out that I actually like. That actually, was good. I'm not gonna say decent. It was good. It was exactly what the devs promised us. We got what we was told we were gonna get. We got hero buffs, and we got a new villain sector that a lot of people say doesn't tie into the story. And real quick, just the aftermath. Welcome to the aftermath. Rebel has a lot of different series. I have Rebellious Rebel News. I have the how-to guide videos, the how-to videos, my mission story videos, story mode videos, and then of course I have my aftermath videos. I just pretty much give my take, on how I feel about the patch, not based off all the other reactions I've seen. Laajune, shout out to Laajune, Doomkillahd, HD. Shout out to my boy CasualAvenger. Shout out to my boy Infamous Legacy. Shout out to my boy BobDuckNWeave. And this is really for BobDuckNWeave because he pointed something out in his live stream. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. But I'm gonna get right into it. Villain sector, 1 out of 10. I'm gonna give it an 8. That's just my opinion. I think the final boss battle with Monica is not a final battle. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's not a final boss battle because apparently when we fought Monica and beat the odds mission, I thought it was the final Monica because the eyes were not different colors, but apparently she was able to perfect the cloning technique to where you cannot differentiate between the clones due to the eyes. So that actually, I guess that's a twist. Am I saying that's confirmed? Is that what the dev said? No, that's my take on it because I'm giving my reaction on what I see. It's based on what I see. So this is not no way, form, or fashion. The dev said, yeah, definitely that was a clone because old man Hawkeye went in with that Monica, and then Nick Fury walked out, right here next to this guy. Nick Fury walked out, and apparently that's how we got Nick Fury. He just casually walked out the bubble. So apparently the future Monica that was in the future was standing next to this Nick Fury, and maybe that Monica came out with the confusing. Anyway, they see that make your head hurt. Pause. But anyway, that that boss fight. I'm gonna say this because it was a boss fight. It was taking mechanics from the claw and crossbones fight. Well, you had two villains in the same area. Health bar go down on one. You have to destroy the little machines. Matter of fact, check out my Black Panther story mode video. I just put that out. You'll see what I'm talking about. I think it's episode 5. But anyway, so pretty much, I like that. It's different in a sense of in a villain sector. I would like to have gotten that in a crossbones villain sector. But see, I guess they built crossbones specifically for that type of mechanic with 2 enemies in there, 1 health bar, 2 health bars, 2 enemies, 2 different objectives while you're fighting both of them. So I guess I'm not making an excuse for the devs, but that could be the reason why. I don't know. They just decided it was easier to do 2 Monicas. We could have got a crossbone and a Monica. That would have been nice. Like seriously, that would have been real cool to have Monica and crossbones in the final mission. Like that would have set up for Bucky so far. Y'all let me know in the comments below if that would make sense. If that would have set up for Bucky in a good way. But overall, like the mission is short. It's just about as long as beating the odds, to be honest with you. It's about as long as the Hawkeye mission. Not the Hawkeye, the Taskmaster and Abomination mission. The Maestro mission may be a tad bit longer, but in the same sense, all of them are the same. But it's new content, for those who complain about it. You're quitting the game, you don't want to do no more reviews, it's not what you wanted, 2.6 this and that. Yo, we got hero buffs, man, and it actually worked. Check out my boy Laajune page, man. 4.5 on a gamma thunderclap, bro. Thunderclap. No, it wasn't gamma, it was just a thunderclap. 4.5. I seen strangleholds 1.2 mil. It's crazy numbers out here, crazy damage out there. Me particularly, my build is still a hybrid build. It's still a balanced out build to where I added more melee because at the time my heroics weren't doing enough. I can do a valor build. I have the equipment to do a valor build. I can hit 10,000 on heroic, 725 on valor. I can do it, but the perks are not what I want it to be. So I guess I gotta go back to the drawing board, start hitting up my vendors, and start hitting up the OLT, looking for a triple valor stack with good perks on it. That'd be perfect for me. If I get a triple valor stack with the cosmic surge buff, then I'd be happy. That'd be totally happy with me. Or I get a targeted spark, or a proficient spark, or a bone shaker targeted spark. Whatever the case may be, I know I'm going back to the drawing board with Hawk so far as getting a better valor build. I have a valor build now, but it's not nowhere near as good as Laajune. But I can definitely hit some numbers. I can tell you that. For the most part, like I said, the mission itself, I like it. It's not fresh, but it's not is basically using elements from the original design and testing of the cloning labs. So yes, it does set it up for cloning lab new players. Cloning labs are going to be off the chain. We get an OLT that comes with, I think, MODOK and Bucky per se. Not too sure how that's going to go about, but hopefully it works out good. I know they gave us hero buffs for a reason. This is my take. Once again, you heard it from Rebel first. I believe they gave us heroic buffs because that OLT with MODOK is going to be insanely challenging, and the enemies are going to be not just Exos and not just Adaptoid. I think it's going to be a lot different. I think it's going to be multiple MODOKs. I think it's going to be abominations running through there while MODOK is in there. It's going to be a crazy OLT, and I hope it's super frustrating, not in a bad way, but it's frustrating to have 3 enemies in the ring. You got to fight all of them. Now, playing on a team with that one, I would recommend soloing it, and your AI bots are not doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, hey, it is what it is. OLT, you know, you can solo that thing, because once you get a handle on the super adaptoid, it's over with. You apply the damage and everything like that. Hopefully they don't do it. I pray they don't do it. Leave the battery effect alone. Like, seriously, there's no need to tweak it at all. Every time y'all go tweak something because you think it's too good, you wind up messing it up, Dev. So, yo, you heard it from Rebel first. Please, Rebel C06, just don't mess with the battery effect. Leave that alone. All right, so next, what else do we have? The hero buffs. I like them. I love them. My Captain America, I bought this suit, which, yeah, I did say I bought this suit. I wasn't going to buy it off rip. I was trying to wait to see if it had a sale. I think it did. I just missed it. Who cares? Whatever. But I bought this suit in honor of not just the MCU movie. I like this suit. It's very... It's straight to the point. He's here to fight, do business, get in, get out. It's stealthy in the Captain America Winter Soldier movie. It's more stealthy. He's in for missions. So this is exactly what it is. You know, I was rocking the old man beard, Captain America, which is one of my favorite suits, by the way. It's more rogue than anything. So definitely feeling that. But for the most part, I got this suit because when Bucky comes out, this is what he's gonna be wearing. Point blank. Period. They're gonna be bros. You know what I'm saying? But now on to the meat and potatoes. You know why I believe that they did drop a hint, not verbal content of saying, "Oh yeah, Bucky's here. Where's the Winter Soldier?" No, I think BobDuckNWeave said something in his live stream. It came out on the 21st. Y'all check that out. Link in the description for everybody that I've mentioned. All the legends, the 3 wise men, Sadot, Laajune, and Doom. You know, y'all the 3 wise men to me, man. I'm just gonna keep it 100. But anyway, so for the most part, I believe Monica made a comment where she said, "Get him out of here. I will handle him myself." Now, we know that MODOK was introduced second to last in the mission, hovering inside the tube, the energy tube. You have to destroy the little energy capsules, and then boom, MODOK disappeared. Okay, fine. That can be a double narrative. I'm optimistic and also very ambiguous when it comes to this game because it plays a lot like the MCU movies. So take this for what it is. Don't call it fact. Don't call it truth. But BobDuckNWeave pointed something out off of a theory-based idea that he had when he basically was like, I don't know if they mean Bucky or MODOK was on that cargo ship when it took off. As soon as the last mission started, the last level of the mission started, we don't know if that was Bucky or they were MODOK they were talking about. But MODOK disappeared. He was gone. So it was already established that the Avengers knew that MODOK was in there. They acknowledged that when they walked in there, and that was the original MODOK. He was dead. That was the original MODOK. He was dead. So keep that in mind. And if you go back and look at the old testing of the Cloning Labs mission, you can look on the Laajune page. He has it as well. They had the abomination inside the tube, the same style. He was inside the tube, and you had to fight multiple abominations. They were cloning him based off of the original one that was inside the tube. So that right there was the original MODOK. They saw MODOK. So that was all they acknowledged. When they got to the platform, she said, "Get him out of here." BobDuckNWeave pointed that out. I'm going to elaborate on it. I believe Bucky was on that cargo ship. They wanted to get Bucky up out of there. They didn't get a chance to do what they need to do with Bucky. So they said, okay, get up out of here, take him to another facility. MODOK was already free. He was already loose. That's why when he showed up, she was like, oh, yeah, so we're using first names now. He's like, huh, okay, Monica, yeah, like, what's up? I remember you from my original, but yeah, I remember you. Now, everybody thinks that Monica got control over her arms and she was able to access her equipment. Y'all must forget that MODOK can control machinery and, you know, electronics. So I believe that, hey, he was like, yo, you coming with me. I think MODOK took Monica, but hey, you just go down in the comments below. after you hit that sub button, after you hit that like button. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for understanding your boy Rebel. Your boy Rebel Fish out the scene. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.